Hello and welcome back to Saber Outdoors. Guys, we are back at the farm and we are doing more sorghum things. Yes, sorghum, episode 5. Now guys, we have taken a step back in order to go forward. Now what do I mean by that? So, in order to get what we needed done, we had to take the mill back apart. Now, this is good and bad. Bad, we have to put it back together. Good, because now I can show you folks how the mill goes back together in its itty bitty little pieces. Now guys, the mill's heavy, so that's why we are on the John. And by the way, we did not have to full start this. We have got that part fixed, but we are going to ease on up the hill and see if we can get things back together. I'll show you the parts and pieces and we'll see what we can get done with them. But in the meantime, let's ease on. All right guys, so let's get a look at things before we get started. So last time you saw, we were about 2.5 inches off. So the mill was right here. It's moved up to here so that those gears will mesh. Now, in order to move it, we had to take it all apart. Now, in order to take it all apart, you know, we had to leave them out for a while. So they're a little bit covered and stuff. Grandpa is gonna take him some grease while we have all this apart, and he's gonna grease every single place that's not very easy to get to, because right now they are easy to get to. But guys, there are 2 small rollers, our big single roller. That's the top, the sides, the front, and there's our big gear and some of our bolts to put it together. But guys, we're gonna quit talking. We're gonna start doing. Getting professional assistance. Oh, I'm not sure how y'all rigged it to get it on and off, so I'm not really sure how to do this. Do you want me just to use 1 chain rather than 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you get a hold of it. If it's this one, and bring it up. Because it's got to swing down.
Yeah. Okay.
That thing weighs 200, 300 pounds.
Yes, it does. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't afraid of it. Will that do? Because I've got one around that side and one around this side.
I think you'll have to.
I figured just set it on there and then lift it to stand it up.
Okay, let's try it like this. Stay out of the clear, because this stuff.
Yeah, I've already told Harlan, don't try and catch it, run. Guys, we're all gonna get back for this one. Because that's easy. That's easily 200 pounds, if not more. Nobody's gonna hold that if it falls. Better than I thought. All right, guys, we got it in there. We're gonna put it on the mill now. Hopefully nobody's gonna end up with mashed fingers. Because if it does, it's probably gonna be me. Come on down with it. We're good. Whoa, now it's on you. I'm not hurting too bad right now. Just might awkward. You come here and be a good boy. Harlan?
Yeah.
Help me line up.
What do you mean?
The hole to this peg. The bottom of this rope. On the four sides. Just tell me I need to go forward or back. Alright, can you go back? Can you go back? Okay, that's it. Yep. Got her made. Go ahead and move, Paul. I don't want to smash the thing. Got her made. Guys, that's one big step forward. All right, guys, I'm gonna bully these two up because they ain't quite as large.
Now this roller goes the back of it.
Go. Okay. Yeah. Harlan, would you move my camera with me? As we say, we just gonna bully this one up. That means I'm gonna just grab it and go. Take this off a moment. I'm gonna let go of her.
That's it.
Good deal. Let me get the gear on it. All right. I'm gonna leave the gear right there. I don't know how much these weigh, but I'm getting my Wheaties today.
Just down that fast.
Oh. Let me go grab a gear. Good deal. Guys, we're making fast progress, but we need a grass string to make this whole again. Guys, one day I hope to have me a barn full of things. Need this piece of grass string. Do y'all use grass string out there in the not YouTube world? Because we sure use it a lot for practically everything you can think of. Guys, I'm gonna go get this. You wait outside. All right, guys, this is a whole different kind of cordage. Grass string, as its name would imply, is made out of some kind of grass. Now, guys, if I were a professional, I'd know what kind of grass that was. But we are functional on this channel. I know this is a grass string. Couldn't tell you what grass it's made out of. Couldn't tell you how long it is. I just know it's long enough. But guys, we're gonna tie these together and then get the top on it. I'll let you tie it. I'll hold them together.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That way we can. I'm already halfway greasy. Won't matter if I get a little more greasy. I think that'll be all right. Guys, I just want to show you before we put the top on that our gears, you can see they're already meshed together, but these two little gears, they don't touch. They run off of just this big gear that the big hay baling gear goes onto that meshes with that little gear. Guys, a lot of mechanical stuff back in the olden days, but it still works. All right, guys, we're gonna put the top on it, and then we're gonna call this a day. I've got that back hook good and cinched. I think when you lift it up, I can ease it over that. I'm going to need to re-hook. Oh. Hold still, Paul. Stay still. Straight down. Not yet. Down. No, stay still a minute. 1 second, Paul. Lift. Lift up. Got me. Well, guys, we got her most of the way back together until tomorrow. All right, guys, it's day 2, and we are up and fired up. Let me tell you, I am ready to go. But guys, the thing we're gonna do today, we're gonna take these bolts out for this small gear, and I'm gonna use, because this has a little adjustment on top, I'm gonna swing it back so that when I put this big gear, boom, on, the little gear is gonna be out of my way, and then I can swing it forward and get them to mesh up, hopefully. But guys, I'm gonna get to work doing that. I'm gonna show you, I'm going to bring you back whenever I've got it loose and I'm starting to tie it up. But, guys, what I'm going to do for a string, I'm going to cut the string. I thought there was still string on there. Maybe it's already been cut. I don't see it nowhere around. Yeah, it's still in there. I'm going to try and get this string out from the mill and use it for my string to tie it up with. But it's going to take me a minute to get at. All right, so I got the bolts all out, but there's a problem. Our top piece that you saw me put on last video, well, it's doing its job. It's keeping everything straight up and down. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm just going to take the whole thing off. And I'm going to hope I don't smash my hands at any point during this. Okay. Doing all right. All right, guys. Got it off. It's out of the way. Next thing you will see, we're going to be hooking to the big gear and getting it on. Right after I get these bushings in place. Yeah, just hold still. I forgot to shorten the top link up, so we're not tall enough to get the job done. I'm gonna shorten that top link up just like I did last time. If you saw it, you saw it. If you didn't, well, you're not going to this time because I got work to do. It's okay. Paul, bring it more this way. Yeah, not by a lot. I might have to skip the last week or so.
Let's slip right down the chain.
We're good.
Oh, hey, stop.
Hold still, man.
So you lift that corner?
Yeah.
Oh, don't get it underneath this here.
Okay. I can. We're almost down. It's going to drop. Just a second. Real easy like down. Down. Yes. You're more welcome to get in there. You worry me. All right, guys. So we've got people going for parts. So in the meantime, what we're going to do, we're going to have somebody who is here. Oh man, look at my hands. My hands are black. Black. But we're going to have somebody that was here while they were working on other things, kind of explain what they did to the pan, what they did to the smokestack, what they did to everything. That way you can kind of understand get a picture of what happened in the in-between of 4 and 5. But I've got Harlan Gardner here. He's graciously agreed to tell us what they were doing while I was gone. So what were you all doing?
Well, the first thing I remember was we took this smokestack down right there, that's behind you, and we, I don't really know what y'all did to it after that, but last time I was here, y'all had caked up this area under the pan with some mud.
Okay.
And that day also, I had to come up here after school, and you had that pan hired up here, and I had to help even it down so it was all even and level out. And
now, our pan's a little cleaner than it was. Did you help clean, or was that something that Paul did on his own?
I did not help clean.
Okay. Now, guys, of course, this will not be what it looks like when we make. This is just a quick initial, like, take one of our pushers and scratch a little at it. But this will be clean and shiny before we make anything on it, because if it's like this, we're going to make pure garbage. If it's shiny, more similar to this, even shinier than this, honestly, we're going to make a good product for you all. But guys, that's our quick update from our eyewitness Holland. And when we come back, we'll be doing something or other to smack that big gear down. All right, guys, we got our penetrating fluid. I'm gonna spray it right down the key and all the way around. And we're gonna let that seep down just a little bit, and then I'm gonna whack on it some more. Well, I'm gonna whack it a couple of times and see what we got. Yep, we moved. She's down.
Down. That's a good deal. Good deal.
Paul, I'll put that little gear back on, and we'll see what we've got. Well, guys, what's the saying? Nothing to it but to do it. Well, I think we're about to hook up and give it a try. Okay, that's enough. All right, guys, First crank up.
That there, it's in neutral. It's in neutral.
And we got the wheels chalked so it doesn't run off on us. Well, guys, right there it is, proof of concept.
Look right.
Paul, cut her off. Cut. Got lucky. Our cutoff switch almost got hung up in her thing. That's my fault. But that's minor problem.
Yeah.
We'll pull it out to one side and get back to testing.
Now that it looks all right.
Everything else looked great. Looked like it's running smooth as could ask for, really. Now we're just easing this along.
Just let her look.
And we're looking her over. Paul, I don't know that I've ever heard it be so quiet. It's real quiet. You know, normally when it comes across them big ones, it makes that ding song. You know, makes that dinging noise, but this is just smooth as could ask for. Paul, what do you think about putting a piece of cane through?
Oh, it'd be all right. See,
I'm going cane
happens
patch.
and it flips out, it'll just fall.
All right, guys, we're down here in the field. There's a few pieces of canes blowed over. We're gonna grab them and use those for our test. But we're just gonna take 3, 4, not very many, and we're just gonna use pocket knife to get these. You know, we're just gonna quickly knock them down. 2, 3, and we'll take this in here. 4. Now, guys, whenever we do this, we'll do it a little bit different than you just saw me do, because pocket knife it'd take all day. All right, guys, after a lot of adjustment, we've got our cane stripped of all the leaves. Of course, we cut them off the top. We also cut the heads off so that we don't run those through the mill, but we're gonna give it a try.
Okay, now don't when it gets rolling, don't get near it.
I'll feed it one at a time far back.
No, I to try it, put them all in one time.
Okay, full boogaloo.
Yeah, so two on top, 2 bottom.
Okay. Doing all right. Sucking them right in. Got plenty of juice coming out.
You do.
Your piece didn't hold it up there, but
We'll tighten this step.
I'll pull it on through to get it out of the way. Well, first test went well. All right, guys, so on the day of, I forgot to film an ending for this, so this is future me coming at you from the future. Guys, I'm going to tell you, we got a ton done, We went from nothing but a flat bottom of a mill. We went from that to the rollers, to the top, to the big gear, to the little gear, to meshing them together and getting some cane through. Guys, it was so satisfying to get that first cane through and watch that juice come flying out. Guys, it was really satisfying for that. But you all are going to see what's coming up next. Guys, there are 2 more episodes of Sorghum, and let me tell you, episode 6 is going to be a big one. Episode 7 is going to be a big one. And guys, they're so big that I'm not going to have anything in between. There's going to be 5. So this is coming out on Tuesday. 6 is on Friday. 7 is on Tuesday. Guys, there's not going to be anything in between because I want you to see what we get done and how the story ends. But speaking of an ending, thank you so very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification, subscribe. Guys, we are working hard. You saw the whole video. I was trying to muscle everything around. And I'm still very worn out. Even future me is still worn out from that day and the preceding days further on. But in the meantime, thanks again for watching. We'll see you somewhere in the woods or on the water.